Alahym. 18, Alahym 18. Alahym 18. Start at verse 39. There we go. That's it. Alahym 18:39. Listen.
For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle.
Okay, hold on. Hold that for a minute. Get me, excuse me, Bamidbar. The book of Bamidbar, Safar. Bamidbar chapter. Bamidbar chapter 10, verse 9. Listen. Bamidbar 10 and 9. Listen.
And if you go to war in your land against the enemy
and if you do what?
If you go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you.
Yes, sir.
Then ye shall blow an alarm with the shofar. And ye shall be remembered before Yahuwah your Alahym, and ye shall be saved from your enemies.
Alahym is Taub. Alahym is Taub. Why do I say that? Because you are alive today. You are breathing. I believe you are. Even though you are encountering oppression, trials, attacks from every side. Taub, Alahym is Taub. I think back at my age of 21. Alahym could have cut me off. Alahym could have ended my life at 21. But he allowed me to see 22. Why is that important? At the age of 22, I heard a preacher on the radio declaring that the Shabbat is correct, that tithing is correct, among other things. But those two subjects that he brought up stood out. One, because I said, Shabbat? I never heard of Shabbat. What is that? Or, well, he didn't say Shabbat, he said Sabbath day at that time. So not until I got here to the way of Yah did I understand it to be Shabbat. But he was preaching Sabbath day. That was key. That was interesting. That was fascinating. Because I never heard anybody discuss the seventh day of the week being the day of worship. Then he was preaching tithing. I said, tithing? Giving up my money? Giving up part of what I so, quote unquote, justly earned and deserved and fought for and worked for. But then when he put out the word, he attacked the subject from every side. I mean, so there was no backing out of, or there was no backing out. There was no saying, well, he didn't say this, or he didn't apply that, or he didn't use this. So he used examples. He used scripture. He used verses, epistles. I said, excellent, excellent. So at the age of 22, I learned about Shabbat, the Sabbath. Progressing, fast forward to 2008, the pastor had died and gone off the scene. What Alahym did was he laid the foundation. My first pastor laid the foundation. Laid the foundation. So you here now, Alahym is giving you an opportunity, a chance to live Kodash, to live in accordance with the scriptures, the law concerning the Shabbat. Alahym could have wiped me off the face, the panini of the Aratz. But yet, he said, quote unquote, he said, I have purpose for you. I did nothing special. I wasn't an athlete. I wasn't not a celebrity. I wasn't a high standard, high status. But what caused Alahym to grant me another year of life, to see 22, to allow me to hear the word, or to lay the foundation? So I'm telling you that Alahym is Taub, in that the young people, you that were raised or grew up in Christianity, Alahym is Taub. Alahym is Taub. So continue with that, Bamad 10 and 9. Yes, sir.
And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the shofar, and ye shall be remembered before Yahuwah your Alahym.
So at the age of 22, I heard an alarm. I heard a blast, not an actual physical trumpet, but I heard what we call the word, the debar. I heard the debar being blasted over the radio, saying, "Come out of sin, come away from Sunday worship, come away from fornicating, lying, stealing, and cheating." So I heard an alarm. I heard an alarm. I heard the dabarim. What we know today is what we call today is dabarim. I heard the word. He didn't have it all, but he laid the foundation. The preacher didn't have it all. The pastor didn't have it all, but Alahym allowed him to lay the foundation, so that when he would pass off the scene, my ears would be open, my heart would be open for another shepherd to come in with more of the dabarim, more understanding, more building blocks, creating a more stable foundation. Continue.
Also, in the yom of your gladness, and in your solemn yamim.
In the what?
In the yom of your gladness.
Yes, sir.
And in your solemn yamim. And in the beginning of your months, ye shall blow with the shofar over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your shalom.
Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Yeshayahu, chapter 58. Yeshayahu 58. Start at verse 1. Yeshayahu 58 and 1. So I'm saying What I'm saying is, Alahym, you don't know. What I'm saying is, you don't know how Taub you have it. There's so many that people, so many that are lost on their way to Shaul, Gehenna. What you say, Alvin? Sheol. On their way to Sheol because they're in the wrong place, under the wrong teaching. But Alahym is Taub because you're not. Because you're not. You are in the Sadiq place, the right place. Yeshayahu 58, verse 1. Yes, sir.
Cry aloud.
Yes, sir.
Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a shofar.
Yes, sir.
And shew my arm their transgression, and the beth of Jacob their sins.
So whether it be Ra'ah, whether it be Sherrod, Bostic, Sherrod, Jones, what you are going to get is the Dabarim, the Dabar. What you are going to get is a warning. What you are going to receive is an alarm. Every opportunity that we get, we're going to bring forth the Dabar to warn you that your life is not promised tomorrow. Alahym may say, well, I'm done, I'm finished with you. Your purpose has ended. Don't continue to think, don't continue to believe that you're invincible, that you're coated with Teflon. Who don't know what Teflon is? A covering, a coating that they used to call a president, Teflon president, Teflon. Anybody? Don, who is that? But anyway, Teflon is a coating where it's usually placed on utensils, pots, pans, so that your food and all that doesn't burn. So, thank you, Dwayne. Appreciate that. So you are in a Sadiq place. You are in a Sadiq place. Alahym doesn't have to allow you to see 12 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock tonight, 8 a.m. in the morning, tomorrow morning. So Alahym is Taub, because he spared you one more yun. Continue. Before. So I'm saying you're in Alahym is good. It's Taub. Because he spared you. He spared you from that accident, from that shooting, from that robbery, from that theft. Alahym is Taub. So our Ra'ah, our Sharad, every opportunity, every chance, every service, you will be warned, you will be informed, you will be instructed on how you should live. The error of your ways, the correction will come forth. Yes, sir.
Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways.
Yes.
As a nation that did Sadiq and forsook not the ordinance of their Alahym. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to Alahym.
Okay. So when at the age of 22, when I heard the word saying that at that time, the word said, the preacher was saying that you had to be holy. You had to be holy. There was nothing else. But what we're telling you is you must be Kadash. You must be Kadash. You must be Kadash. Yes, sir.
Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not? Wherefore have we afflicted our nephash, and thou takest no knowledge? Behold,
Hold what you got. Mashali. The book of Mashali. The Safar of Mashali. Mashali 15. Now make it Mashali 16. Make that 16 and 16. Mashali 16. Mashali 16. Listen.
How much better is it to get wisdom than gold?
Make it 12. Mashali 16 and 12. Yes, sir.
It is an abomination to Malachim to commit wickedness.
Say what?
It is an abomination to Malachim to commit wickedness.
So the lying that's being done, the hypocrite that's being done, the cheating and the stealing that's being committed by some of us. Oh, not to be. Yes, sir. It's going to lead you to destruction. It's going to lead you to Sheol if you don't change your ways, if you don't change your heart. Yes, sir.
For the throne is established by tzaddik.
Yes, sir.
Tzaddik lips.
By what? The throne is established by what?
By tzaddik.
Yes, sir.
Tzaddik lips are the delight of Malachim, and they love him that speaketh right.
Hold on. Tzaddik what? Lips?
Are the delight of Malachim.
Yes, sir.
And they love him that speaketh right.
You would think that every Akeem Aku in here, everyone on the other side of that camera would love participating, giving, helping out. But that's not told. Unfortunately, that's not the case. There's some there's no miscommunication. The Dabarim is being preached. It's just that somebody's not listening. Somebody's not taking heed. Yes, sir.
And they love him that speaketh right.
Yes.
The wrath of a malach is as messengers of death.
You should love the one that's feeding you. You should you should love the one that's feeding you spiritually, with the ruach, feeding you. How do you say ruach? But unfortunately, that's not the case. Taking from, being short, not doing what you said you would do. Yes, sir.
The wrath of a malach is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it.
A wise man will do what?
Will pacify it.
Yes, sir.
In the light of the malach's countenance is life, and his favor is as a cloud of the latter rain.
Yes, sir.
How much better is it to get wisdom than gold?
How much better is it to get understanding? Where does that understanding come from? the Dabarim. The Raha makes itself available 3 times a week by the Khan of Yahuwah. So that understanding, that information, that knowledge comes forth. But many of us are coming short. Not because the Dabarim is not being preached. It's that your heart is so hard. Your heart is so hard that it's not allowing the Dabarim to sink in. Yes, sir.
And to get understanding, rather to be chosen than silver.
Yes, sir.
The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his nefesh.
So I'm warning you. I'm warning you. That's the way to what? The
highway of the upright
Yes.
is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his nefesh.
Yes, sir.
Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty ruach before a fall.
One more time.
Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty ruach before a fall.
So I'm telling you to lose your pride. I'm telling you right now to lose your pride. I'm telling you right now to lose your pride. If you don't, if you will not, you know the result. You know the end result. Yes, sir.
Better it is to be of an humble ruach with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud.
Yes, sir.
He that handleth the matter wisely shall find Taub, and whoso trusteth in Yahuwah, happy is he.
Hold on, that's good. That's good. Go back to Bamar chapter 10. Then give me 2 Corinthians chapter 5. Let's go with 2 Corinthians first. Second Corinthians 5. Let me have verse 8. Listen.
We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body, and to be present with Yahushua. Wherefore we labor that, whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him.
Oh, I like that. Start over from the beginning.
We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body, and to be present with Yahushua.
Yes, sir.
Wherefore we labor that, whether present or absent.
So again, I ask you, young Akib, old Akib, Akub, I'm asking you, what are you laboring for? What are you laboring for? Why are you here 3 times a week? You're not obeying. If you're not obeying, why are you here? Shelter? Money, you looking for a money tree? You looking to get away from family, relatives, kinfolk, friends? Why? Yes, sir.
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashiach,
Yes, sir.
that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he hath done,
Yes,
whether
sir.
it be Taub or bad.
Yes.
Knowing therefore the
Taub.
terror,
Whatever you've done, whatever you're doing, now, what you've done in the past, it's all going to be judged. It's all going to be taken into account. Yes, sir.
knowing therefore the terror of Yahuwah, we persuade unashamed. But we are made manifest unto Alahym, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences.
So we know. So we've been told once, you've been told twice, and you'll be told again. Alahym is Taub. But he's not a pushover. He's not a pushover. He's not going to see you, watch you behave, conduct yourself wrongfully, and not repay you. Alahym is Taub. So the deeds you do, the words you speak, your attitude, your behavior, if it's not kudash, there will be payment. There will be a recompense for that. Yes, sir.
For we commend not ourselves again unto you, but give you occasion to kabud on our behalf, that ye may have someone to answer them which kabud in appearance,
Yes, sir.
and not in heart. For whether we be beside ourselves, it is to Alahym, or whether we be sober, it is for your cause. For the love of Mashiach constraineth us, because we thus judge,
Yes, sir.
that if one died for all, then we're all dead.
Yes, sir.
And that he died for all, that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again.
Okay, hold what you got. So again, I go back to the age of 22. Alahym was so, I'm so appreciative. Basically what I'm saying, I'm so appreciative. So grateful that Alahym didn't cut me off at the age of 21, before I heard what we call the word or holiness. But he allowed me to see another year so that I could hear something akin to, or something, not, so that I could hear truth. That what I knew to be as truth then. So Alahym is Taub, and that he allowed me to see 22, that the foundation could be laid so that I would have the opportunity to not only be saved, hear the Dabarim, live a life that was better for me. That was better for me. So I'm saying that I'm so grateful that Alahym didn't take me out at 21, that he allowed me to see another not another yum, but another year, so that I could be saved or on the pathway to being saved. So I'm telling you, Aki and Aku, that Alahym is only going to allow you so much, so many yum, so many days, so many yamim. Alahym is going to give you only so many opportunities to hear this debar. Please don't squander this opportunity. Please do not squander, make a mess. Please get right. Please get Sadiq before it's too late. Again, we don't know when, the day, the hour, the moment, but Alahym is returning. We must, you and I, we must be ready. The Ra'ah and the Shirah. We're going to make sure that you hear something. We're going to make sure you hear the Debar, the Dabarim, the law, the epistles, in hopes that you'll realize how Taub Alahym really and truly is. That's my time.